My husband and I found tragedy in my garden. Look at this. Local deer found my garden. But today is the day that we also installed some electric wire for them to don't mess with me anymore. Hi guys, welcome back to Garden a Little. My name is Seema and thank you so much for being here with me. Today is another week garden tour, and as I promised myself, I want to keep up on this, so let's shoot it even though it's a little bit late in the evening today. We usually start off with this bed. As you can tell, there is something different in the whole entire garden. I mulched. Well, there's an experiment going on here. Pine shavings versus straw mulch. Which is going to do better? Stay tuned to find out. As we always start in this bed, this is my big tomato beds. And as you previously have seen, my big tomatoes on that side have suffered greatly due to some deer just going at it. But check this out. This guy still remained. This is blush tiger tomato, I believe. And most of these guys are doing pretty good. There is some expected rain coming tonight, so I think these guys will really appreciate that. My basil is doing amazing. I'm loving this opal basil, and I think it really likes being in a tomato bed. My potatoes are coming up, and again, I mulched them too, so hopefully they produce some good yields. I really like this bag that I got from Buy.and.B. It's a company name, and you can open this up and you can see the root development. Just if you're like a curious learner and want to see what's going on underneath there, well, that's what's going on. And here in my pepper bed, everyone is looking so good. I think the contrast just between the straw and the peppers are so good. As you can see, it's been a really hot day today and everything's kind of droopy. So I'm hoping that tonight everybody will wake up. But look at this. We got blooms and blooms and blooms. I am so excited. My rogue tomatoes are doing amazing here as well. I'm just scared that they might shade some peppers, but so far they've been doing pretty good. Here is my Buena Mulatas, and look at these blooms. Aren't they gorgeous? This one doesn't have anything yet. I thought that this was a zucchini. Apparently this is a cucumber, and so is this, and so is this. I'm gonna be overwhelmed by cucumbers. And check this out. The trellis has been installed. It took us a little bit, but we figured it out. We put it on the outside of the bed here, and we zip tied it to T-posts that we stacked inside the bed. There's some pretty wild winds here in Ohio, and this guy is not going anywhere. So far, my cucumbers have reached, they're starting to reach the trellis. They're doing pretty good. I'm trying to train them up by kind of attaching them or helping them attach just like that. But I do have a flower. This is a male flower. So soon we will have some female flowers and we'll have cucumbers soon. Isn't that exciting? Moving on to this bed where the cucamelons should be climbing. I had chickens go rogue here, as you can see. My poor cucamelons. They were doing pretty good. As you can see, any chicken proof advices, because this is ridiculous. I'm hoping that this guy makes it. Anyways, zinnias are coming up, as you can see, so beautiful. Zinnia took a beating from chickens. Ay, ay, ay. This is not pretty, but I told myself I'm gonna show it all. The ugly and the beautiful. As you can see, the straw has been moved around a whole bunch here because chicken said, ooh, mulch. How can I get in here and ruin it all? Ay, ay, ay. They haven't been bothering the garden before I mulch, so I'm trying to find out, is it because I mulch that they find it so much more attractive? I'm not sure. But nonetheless, here's more peppers, and they're doing pretty good. My strawberries, again, as you can see, we've got some scratches going on here. My strawberries are doing quite well. I ripped off most of the blooms. I literally just go around and rip off the blooms because I really do want my strawberries to develop their root system. I am keeping a few. So for example, I'm keeping this one right here. Just, you know, try things out. Oh my goodness, this was all so pretty before, not anymore. I'm moving on to my cherry tomato bed. Today I tied all of them up. And as you know, I planted a pumpkin here just to climb out. Look at this. I have baby tomatoes everywhere. I believe this one is, yep, right here. By the color of it, I want to say it's either a blue bumble, Bosque blue bumblebee, or atomic grape. I'm not sure. Although most of my atomic grapes were sickly, and this looks pretty healthy, but we'll see. And my biggest tomato that I mentioned to you guys last time, this rainbow cherry here, look how tall this is. And it's going strong as well. So I think we'll have tomatoes maybe by mid-July. That would be very exciting. I am trying something new with my zucchinis this year. Let me show you. This year I am deciding to grow my zucchini a little bit vertically. So I am trimming all of the bottom leaves and leaving the flowers and the fruit kind of exposed to be able to be reached by pollinators. And I'm tying them to the stakes. Some people also tie pantyhose or some kind of foil underneath there too, because vine borers are pretty aggressive around here. However, I haven't seen any, and I'm praying and I'm hoping that I'm not gonna see any for this whole entire season, but we'll see. Watermelon over here is doing pretty fantastic. It's got its tendrils, it is climbing, and it is going places. And it is perfect because I want this guy to climb on over and right over there. This bed here, again, got scratched up pretty badly. I had some beets coming up here. You can actually see them. They're coming up pretty good. Here's some beets coming up. I think this is a pumpkin, and I'm really growing this for pumpkin seeds. I don't actually eat the pumpkin itself. My huckleberries are doing good. No fruits yet. Bok choy, zinnias, some more zucchini, I believe, and this might be another pumpkin. Catnip is doing great. In this bed, my lettuce, look at this. My lettuce is finally growing. The carrot row was a casualty today. This space right here was just stepped on, unfortunately. Hopefully they will recover. My spinach is doing quite well. Arugula, check this out, crunch. And my Brussels sprouts and my radishes are coming up. My radishes are doing pretty well. My kale is doing all right. Oregano's coming up. Some more zinnias. And finally, more herbs are coming up. Look at that. Some dill, some parsley. This dill is starting to flower. The chives are going at it. In my last bed, I just trimmed it today. We got some nasturtiums going on. And I'm really hoping that this is Brussels sprouts. Does this look like Brussels sprouts? Am I supposed to see something forming? Because I don't. And I know they take a while, so I'm not panicking. But there's little heads there, but I don't know what that means. You can see here. Here's more broccoli that I gotta harvest. This is the guy that I harvested from. And I'll leave the link to my Instagram down here because that's where I showed my harvest of this. But do not remove the whole entire plant because look at this. You have plenty of side shoots that will produce more broccoli. that you will be able to harvest. Look at that. Isn't that neat? And here's an eggplant that's finally starting to show some color. And here's another one. And another one. Well guys, thank you so much for joining me for this short garden tour. There is so much happening in my garden at this time, a bunch of rain. I am battling a lot of things and I'm experimenting with a lot of things, and I'm so excited that you chose to watch this video and follow along on my journey. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. That shows your support towards my channel, and I want to thank you so much again for coming and watching this video, either it's tonight or in the morning, whenever you're watching it. And I want to wish you to go garden a little, and I'll see you next time. Bye.